So we wanted to do some target practicing, and one of the problems that I've had is that with young shooters, buying some of these pre-made target frames or hangers for the plates or either paper targets, the problem with it is that if there's a bad shot or off to the side, a lot of times these things are very weak, they're very cheaply made, so they break, and I don't have a welding machine to weld them back together or any other thing to make them, to repair those things. They're kind of like the realty for sale signs. So I wanted to build something that was going to last, not only for our kids, but to be able to last for target practicing for myself and other friends. So we're going to build a frame to put a small precise target on there, and as well we're going to mount a larger target. So we'll show you what we're going to do.
For my build materials for this project, I will post all of the materials used in the video comments below. Most of this material should be readily available at your local hardware store. My local store was Lowe's, and they had everything that I needed there.
All right, so we went to Lowe's. You can find this stuff at generally any of your other hardware supply places, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, whoever. They should have this stuff. And it's 3/4 inch structural pipe, and it's pretty solid, but we're going to use this as our frame. So we have 4 pieces of the 3/4 inch, 36 inches for the legs, and then we have a 48 inch piece of the same structural pipe that we're going to use for our hanging platform. So we've got a couple of the 90-degree connectors that allow the piece right here to go in between our hanging frame. And then we've got some of these cool little slide-on adapters that we can hang our targets off of. And to make things clean up, we have a couple of these plugs, are all 4, they'll go in the bottom of the feet so we're not getting things into the mud or anything like that. To install it, we just have an Allen wrench. That should be all we need. All right, now we're going to go ahead and start putting this together. So we're going to go ahead and start with the hanging portion of our structure. We're going to start with that first and get our connectors put onto the ends, and then we'll go ahead and mount the feet and the legs. All right, Anna. Okay. And we want to tighten these things down really good so that they're not flopping around or moving around on us. Okay. All right, get the other one. Okay, this one we're going to leave just a little loose. All right, we're going to put our legs in here. The other leg's ready to go. All right, now we're going to rotate this over, disconnect, and then we're going to slide on our little vertical mounts, the hangers, like what she has there. All right, go ahead and hand them to me. And notice how I'm mounting these, as I'm going to mount with the attachment point at the back, so that if some reason that a round hits this mount, that it doesn't damage our adjustment piece to tighten it down. So we're going to slide them on like that, and if you get it backwards, you can just turn the whole thing around. But for this one, again, we're going to hang 2 targets, so we need 4 of these hangers for the steel gongs. since they have 2 attachment points. All right, now that we have those on, slide this in. And then we tighten everything down. Now everything is tight. So this is what we'll do. We'll spread these out a little bit. It depends on the size target that you're going to be using. They can be adjusted whenever you have them set for the distances that you like. Then we can tighten them down and make them permanent. Well, at least not permanent, but they're not going to slide around or move while you're practicing. All right, so our final touch, we're going to put the little feet in the bottom of the pipes that are going to be on the ground. We'll put them in, hammer them in.
Make sure they're secured in all the way so then they don't come off.
And there we go. We'll hang our targets on when we get to the range. Again, we'll leave all of the mounting hardware on the targets themselves so that all we have to do when we get to where we're going to be is just a quick attachment. Like so. And one other thing is while she's connecting that one in, the nice thing about this style or this design is that you have the ability to take it apart. So if you have a smaller car or somewhere where you don't have a lot of room to transport it, you can use your Allen wrench to take these little set screws out to break it all down into more manageable pieces, and then you can reassemble it once you get to the range and you're ready to set up. So here's how we've got ours set up. We have the larger target over here and the smaller target over here. We did use some of the extension links here to extend the smaller target down closer to where it would be kind of on center with the larger target here. So now that everything is set, we're going to go ahead and take our Allen wrench and we're going to go ahead and tighten the rest of this down. All right, so as you can see, they have the ability to move after you've hit your target. So one thing to take into consideration when you connect everything is that at the top where these little quick releases go, that we want to put that part facing behind where you are aiming, because if there was anything that hit right here, hopefully it wouldn't damage this piece up back here that actually allows you to connect it. So whenever you mount these onto from the target, just put the little clip part in the back.
If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. We'll make more videos.